What's up, guys? Quick story time. This all has to do with Ludacris and his post that he made the other day talking about dreams and how enough people don't follow their dreams and dream themselves into manifesting their reality, and how dreams are very important. And while I agree with everything he said, Ludacris is an awesome guy. I made this comment on his post, and it's basically about how sometimes when your dreams don't come true, it's actually God helping you and giving you what you really need. So, quick story time. For those of you who don't know, I was a guitarist in the band Lazy Eye, and we did a rock version of Get Back for Ludacris back in the early 2000s. Now, this version is actually way better than the original, like 1,000 times better. The original actually sounds corny after you hear this version because it's just so awesome. So after we did this version with Ludacris, he actually ended up signing us to Disturbing the Peace Records. I was in a rock band on a rap label. There I am right there, little white boy right there. And so we ended up getting signed to DTP, and Luda and DTP did a lot to try to help us get famous. And you could say I was pretty much almost famous. We got flown to some showcases. We got to play for some really big music executives, but we just didn't have the image. We didn't really have the sound. And this was early 2000s, right when the iPod was coming out. So rock bands were really just not making a lot of money for the music industry. And things were just in complete turmoil. So for whatever reason, probably a lot to do with us and our own fault, we didn't make it famous. But we did write some really awesome songs, and I encourage you guys to go listen to them on Spotify and all that stuff. Band's called Lazy Eye. But the whole point of my post, which you can pause and read here, is that basically, had I made it famous, I would never have met my wife and my kids, and I would have never had kids, and I would have never become a dad. And I literally wouldn't trade 30 seconds of being a dad and being a good husband to my wife. I wouldn't even trade 30 seconds for a whole lifetime of riches, fame, fortune. And so even though I didn't technically achieve my dream of being a rock star, I actually won. I won in life because I ended up happy, and I ended up where God wanted me to be. And that's what I want you guys to all realize, is that sometimes when life hurts you and beats you down, don't give up. Keep grinding. That just means God has a better purpose for you. Put your trust in Jesus. Let Jesus into your heart, and he will guide you where you need to go. You'll get all the strength you need, all the peace you need, all the happiness you need. And you don't need riches and fame. And I'm proud of Ludacris for getting all that stuff. And he's a badass. He deserves it. He's a great dude. And he's a very inspirational speaker. Please go listen to this post. It's awesome. But I just want you guys to know that fame and fortune and glory and success, none of that matters if you don't have God in your heart. And if you listen to God and follow his plan for your life, you'll end up happy. You'll end up where you need to be. Because I'm a lucky, lucky man. And I raised two wonderful kids, and I have a beautiful wife. Being a rock star helped me marry way up. My wife's way too hot for me, so that's awesome. And I thank you, Lord, for that. And I just want you to know that love you guys and never give up.